5G, the latest mobile communication standard, providing high-speed internet access to consumers. But how will it affect us here in the Bahamas? Crystal Darling spoke with BTC's CEO on the issue.
Isn't a thing here just yet, but news of the network leading to recent flight delays for Bahamians following the 2020 Expo in Dubai have certainly prompted serious conversations at home.
There are certain frequency bands within the spectrum that is used for mobile technology that does use what's called a C-band frequency. That frequency actually is also used by the FAA for some instrumentation within aircraft, and that's where they have found that there's been some challenges with certain operators in international markets, not here in the Bahamas, but in international markets, where if there are towers that are in very close proximity to the airports, that they could have some interference.
Foster assures BTC's 5G plans does not include proximity of towers to airports. That said, it won't interfere with aircraft when it's eventually rolled out.
Because we still are in the infancy of even developing to deploy our plans or putting plans to deploy 5G, it's not a concern or a risk for us or for visitors coming to the Bahamas. And then the second thing I would add to that is typically for us, as we roll out technologies for, especially around airports, we tend to deploy what's called an in-building system. So an in-building array actually minimizes the footprint of the signal propagation, so it would not affect aircraft that are coming in. You know, the misunderstanding has crept in because people associate 5G with lots and lots of infrastructure, and it's true, but that does not pose greater health issues because of the fact that, again, the footprint of that RF energy is much smaller.
He says extensive research and testing have gone into 5G technology internationally.
There is a lot of science and development around this from the perspective of health and safety, and that, in fact, you know, the amount of RF energy that they are exposed to is greater within their homes from electrical wiring, from microwaves, from even those new smart TVs, than they would from a mobile tower that is in their neighborhood.
In the end, Foster says they will make necessary adjustments if the technology is proven harmful to tools in aircraft.
We would avoid using those bands as a part of our deployment if it's proven to be that they are in fact causing any type of detriment to aviation equipment. But again, from our perspective today, the bands that we operate in are not in the same bands that we would deploy 5G in, so I don't see that being an issue for us at BTC.
Crystal Darling.